Hello everyone. Today we have identified 6 topics for you from today's The Hindu newspaper. The first article that you must read is about the cyclone Biparjoy, which has been developed in the Arabian Sea. So this article talks about different concepts like the Maden Julian oscillation, relation between the cyclone and the delay of the monsoon. Apart from that, you also need to read that how cyclones are named and how these names are proposed by different countries in the Indian Ocean. Apart from that, it also talks about the categorization of the different kind of cyclones. This categorization is done by Indian Meteorological Organization. So this article needs to be covered from the geography perspective and disaster management perspective also. The second article you must read is about the Kharif crop, because government has actually updated some MSP of the paddy cultivation. So you need to read that topic from that perspective. Apart from that, you can also read about the different cropping pattern in India and how MSP is decided, what are the crops which are included in the MSP system. So this topic can be covered from the geography section and the economy section as well. The third article that we have is about the crop shortage and the MSP increase. So basically, this article is actually linked with the previous article where this author actually talking about the increase in the MSP and which can also lead to the inflation as well. The fourth article that we have, it is from the text section, and it talks about the low carbon cities, that why our cities are actually creating a lot of CO2 and how to tackle that extra emission of CO2 and how can we lead to the transition of the carbon intensive cities to the low carbon cities. So that article talks about from that. So from GS paper 3 perspective and from the main section, you can cover this topic as well. One more article that we have which actually talk about the digitalization of the Kerala, and it also talks about the availability of the internet as a human right. So you can cover that from topic from the GS2 paper perspective. Article for the day that we have is about the dog human conflict, and it also talks about the ABC rule, new rules which has been proposed by the government in 2023. What is the criticism of that and how this rule can be used to tackle the problem of human dog conflict. The last article that we have is from the science and tech perspective and general science perspective. It talks about the quantum physics. I would not say this topic is very important because there are not much relevant information given, but if you are interested in the science topics, you can also cover that from that perspective. And again, the last article that we have is actually talks about the India-US relation, where they are actually trying to talk about the import and the export duties and some rules there. So from GS paper 3 perspective, you can cover that topic as well. Thank you very much. All the best. Jai Hind.